Second Eternal Wanderer, no. Add a fourth. So yeah, this is a list that is pretty heavy on land destruction. For some reason the feed isn't. Okay, there we go. Now we're live. Yeah, so coming at you with a mono white variation from the Canadian RC. The list is very heavy on land destruction, you can see, for Field of Ruin, for Demolition Field. The idea is, even though there's not a lot of utility lands in the format, there's a lot of greedy mana bases, and people in like 3 color plus decks aren't really running basics, and maybe you can get them. Will definitely help with all those grindy matchups, as most of the other mid-range decks are monocolor. Obviously, it's probably worse in the mirror than Reliquary and whatever. Was that what it was called? The draw if you have an artifact and draw if you have an enchantment. Let's find out. Let's find out together. I don't remember what that land's called. Yep, Roadside Reliquary. Cool. Close enough. So obviously, it'll hopefully be stronger, grinding out all those mid-range decks. You just get to Stone Rain them for 2.5 mana. I'm worried about running late on Arms on time, because like against Esper Legends, the Carrion to Shield Druid, that plan is far better than me blowing up their lands. It'll be worse in the mirror, because again, they'll have the Roadside Reliquary, and I'll be staring at their planes. And I guess they can hit the Reliquary in the early game. In the late game, though, they'll just crack it. And it obviously won't do much against Mono Blue, but the matchup's not really grindy. They're just trying to tempo me Mono Red. Like, it can hit their Mishra's Foundry if I have time. We'll see. And then, I haven't run into Mono Green before. I've run into Mono Black. That's a mid-range matchup where it's also dead. So we'll give it a go and see if it's better than just running, like, Mirex. See if it's correct to run any number by starting at the max and working our way down here. So go ahead and go to ranked, best of 3, and give it a shot. Can mono white Stone Rain, or did that guy just get lucky? I think it'll be amusing, whether or not it's good. Because, I mean, I play Azorius Control and Pioneer, and Field of Ruin's really good there, because while utility lands, like, everyone's... Well, the channel land doesn't hit, everyone's running, like, the man lands. Both the ones from AFR and the ones from Kaldheim and Mutavault. So this hand's fine. It has 1 Demolition Field if that comes in handy. Looks like we might be in the mono white mirror where it will not come in handy. Yep, we're in the mono white mirror where it will not come in handy at all. Alright, opponent just being a copy of us. Go ahead and draw off Bank Buster here. Start getting use out of that. Cool, I hit land drop. Which means I now get to hold up Fateful Absence. Yep, opponent is just like my mirror image here. It's like one of those old cartoons. Opponent is more mana efficient this turn though, so that's bad for me. I'll go ahead and keep drawing. Did not hit land. So that's not good. I'll be forced to just pass, I guess.
I'll light your way on these dark streets. Be brave.
Take down Elspeth here.
Fall back.
Alright, well. That 3-3 has to go. No doubt about that. We'll go ahead and start the second winning announcement. Second, I don't even need to kill that 3-3 right now. I can't really make attacks anyway. Don't really need to draw that land. Ossification doesn't anything I care about. Like if they swing in for 3, I don't care. I don't think they're even gonna do that. I feel like there's a hair in my face, but it won't go away. Alright, there we go. Opponent is holding up 4 mana, which is not sus at all, except for the fact that it is super sus. Yeah, go ahead and focus on land drops. So we're going to do what's called a pro gamer move here. Gonna go ahead and get rid of that. It's definitely going to be a problem. Go ahead and give this Vigilance. I'm happy to trade with one of his Bank Busters that still has counters on it, but I don't want to just die to Wandering Emperor. I realize as I say this, that he can just flash in Wandering Emperor and uptick. That is also a mode. Okay, he does not have Wandering Emperor here. Or we're just waiting for the block. Yeah, okay.
Feel the energy of battle.
Yeah, like I said,
Then
the mirror was
guide it
probably
like
like the worst
water.
matchup this version of Mono White could run
Show
into,
them
and
how
of course
we
runs into
greet
it
our
immediately. Still, now the Wandering Emperor is wide open in the air. Can also just replay the Bank Buster. Alright, yeah. They either have a board wipe. They gotta have a board wipe. So I'll just trade tokens and make them have the farewell. That's what it's gotta be. Yeah, that's really bad for me. The main deck farewell is really bad here.
Years of training. For this?
Go ahead and focus on trying to not fall too far behind here. They did manage to put a farmhand in the graveyard to reanimate. It's pretty decent of them. Alright, 7, 8 mana. They can just leave Wandering Emperor mana up forever. Jeez. Alright, well, here's an idea then. No, they're gonna Yeah. Go ahead and cast this for the prototype. And then pass turn. I don't need to swing in. Just want a blocker against the samurai here. Oh, they didn't take the farmhand. Okay, well, opponent's also misplaying. That helps, that helps. Yeah, now if I move that enchantment, I get the full thing back. Opponent hand can't be that good if they're running out nonsense like that. Unfortunate, but I have ossification.
This ends today. Keep your eyes sharp.
And this can't hit any land, which means ossification's still kind of good. Unfortunate. Yeah, I'm not going to care about 2 damage.
Another time then.
I think it's still too early for the Paragon. I think this is the turn I play the Wandering Emperor on to exile that double striking samurai. Everything else they have is vigilance. And also draw the lost card off the Bank Buster before they can like blow that up or something. Opponent gets second Eternal Wander. That seems pretty good for them.
I've made it just in time. Show them the edge of your blade!
Well, now I probably exile that. No, I probably go with the one with more counters. Yeah, it's gotta be one with more counters on it.
I'm not overconfident. You're just underwhelming.
5, 6. It's gonna be 11. That's minus 18, so I'll be at 7. I mean, yeah, I'm just kind of dead against this army anyway. I need to make sure I don't die to the refuel.
You're done.
Though I don't think I have main deck board wipes in this version. You know, I've lost this game. Like, I can't deal with the Eternal Wanderer and defend myself. I immediately queued into the worst matchup here, so... I feel like ossification's gonna be bad here. You know, I just think I want as many planeswalkers as possible. Bring in my own farewells. Alright, pretty similar to last time. Alright, the next turn I can Bankbuster and grab Farmhand. Yep. Alright, I was supposed to discard the farm. I was supposed to discard the Farmhand. Oh well, I ramped at least. I do like how, like, fail state you can just ramp. Opponent also ramped. Does opponent not have utility lands? I haven't seen them yet. Like, their utility land should be just besting mine, and instead they don't seem to exist. Let's go ahead and... Okay, yeah. And see, then you have to start auto-tapping this. It's definitely worse on Arena. Yeah, I'm not going to hold out for defense. If they attack with your Bankbuster, I'm happy with that. They should be drawing with it right now. I'll just exile the creature they put the counter on and attack Elspeth.
Like
Yeah, they're going to put it on that, so I'll just go ahead and get rid of that.
Win it.
And attack Elspeth. And if they give me the Bankbuster, I'll get rid of that too. You there, be gone from this mortal realm. Nice, nice. Let's get Elspeth out of here.
I won't back down.
Yeah, I already played land for turn, so I'll just pass. Annoying, but okay.
This ends today. Kneel before the Emperor of Kamigawa. Be brave.
Okay, so in this case, I want to spend the turn making an attacker.
Feel the energy of battle. Let your blade do the talking.
Go ahead and make this a 3/3, so that it can crew
I've
here.
got new moves to teach you.
And kill off both of their planeswalkers. Beautiful.
We'll regroup elsewhere.
Nice and
I
clean.
shouldn't have gotten
Pretty sure I'm winning
involved.
though, because I know the matchup and not because Feast Field of Ruins and making me manual tap. Um, I feel like this is overextending, but I have a second one. And I can replace something this turn, so sure. They'll probably hit graveyards anyway, so. And they don't have the farewell, so it pays off. Okay, well now farewell is worse for them hitting enchantments. Much, much, much worse. Now they hit the Emperor, yeah.
Until next time, then.
More cards, please. Thank you. I guess I'll beat face now. Nothing better to do, really. I don't want to overextend, and I don't really have a graveyard right now. Opponent is drawing much better than me, though. Yeah, opponent has a lot of good enchantments, so playing this is basically a free roll. Yeah, opponent must have left their non-basic lands at home today. Go ahead and slam that land down. And get in there. Is that last card? Yep, it is.
I am the Emperor of Kamigawa, and I will protect my people.
Tell you what. I kind of want to get that with a Paragon, so I think I'm going to do it on my own thing. Because you're top decking, so that Wanderer on its own is going to do nothing for you. Let's crack this now. Don't need the treasure. Cool. Did you top deck Farewell? Otherwise, it's Farewell to you. Alright, you get one redraw for Farewell. You get a cute dog.
Back to wandering. Keep watch for intruders.
Yep, I'm just trying to draw out of this now. Can't attack with it this turn, so I'll draw with it. Play one of my many, many lands. I don't think I can kill them this turn. So I think I let them make their blocks as bad as they feel like making them. And just swing out. And then destroy evil after blocks. Yep, they blocked very incorrectly. They blocked very, very incorrectly. They clearly did not know I had this. Could get ossification on the Emperor, but I don't think I have lethal, so. 4, 5, 7, 11. Yeah, I was at least 1 point short. Yeah, sure, I'll gain some life. After all, why shouldn't I? Yep, see 1 point short of the kill. Goodbye, planes. Yeah, I'm winning in spite of these 8 lands. Yeah, that's fine. I can still beat you to death. And game froze on... Okay, there we go. Game unfroze. Good for you for recovering. Mr. Game. Let's start replaying my graveyard. Cool, can't play that this turn though. Think I'll... They had another one. Well, can't do anything about that.
I've learned much during my travels. Let me show you. Our swords will cross again.
Yeah, I don't need that in the
This is
graveyard,
what
so...
you get for hurting my people.
I'll just take my lethal in the air and see what opponent has now. They have 4 cards. They have 2 redraws. Okay, they can keep blinking Sarah
Try to
Paragon, so I
best
can't
me.
use it. Nope, they're trying
If
to leave
you
me the
can,
2/2.
make room.
Okay. Bring back Farmhand. I wonder how many more basics are in my deck. There are currently 2 more basics in my deck, as I've learned. Anyway, that's a nice creature you have. Shame I'm getting rid of it now.
Oh, I've made it just in time. I bought us some time.
Now Lauren. Now that accrues the other one. Now exile this. I don't have lethal this turn, but it's just kind of funny. Plus, I do put them to 1 still. Actually, no, I should swing at the Wandering Emperor. The Eternal Wanderer, whatever it's called. Oh wait, I do have lethal. I should therefore swing lethal. Forgot about the anthem. Alrighty, that worked. Anything I want to bring in? No. Ossification will eventually be done by our farewell unless... Maybe I could have left it in as a 1 or 2 of, but doesn't hit the artifacts and enchantments, so... And those are the real backbone of the deck. The Planeswalkers are the whipped cream on top. 30 minutes and not even finished one match. San Diego's gonna be long. Real long. I am on the draw, so I'll keep this. Opponent repeatedly mulling on the play. Not good for them. Opponent kept 4. Okay, I like my odds now. They play an enchantment, it's gone. I just crushed them in tempo. Opponent decided against doing that. Okay. Okay, understandable. We start with Restoration. Make sure I can keep hitting those land drops. Opponent doing a pretty good job of nothing on their turn. That's cute.
You started this fight, but I'm going to end it.
That's not good, but it is
Let
cute.
your blade do the talking. May your blade strike true.
Do I hold up anything? No, I don't care. Opponent could be keeping a farewell, though. So I guess I do hold up the Destroy Evil, actually. Because I don't want to play out the Bank Buster into farewell. Farewell is one of the few ways they can catch up here.
Strike fast and strike hard.
I'll go ahead and attack with the Architect of Restoration. Gotta start pushing the Wandering Emperor. I have an answer for whatever trick they could have. The best thing they can do is block with everything, but I still take out so much there. Uh-huh. Is there any way I can protect my thing? No. It's like I could put the counter on it, but it just kills an extra thing that way. I don't even know if that's good, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
I'm not overconfident. You're just underwhelming. I have got new moves to teach you.
Don't get the Wanderer out at a high loyalty, honestly. Ahead of their farewell. I guess they make samurais,
I'll
start eating at
fight
my
for the
tokens.
entire
Yeah, start making their
multiverse.
own tokens. Makes sense.
Thank you for your help.
Yeah, just filling up the board.
Let your blade do the talking.
Got card advantage, though. And my creatures are better than theirs. Well, I need to be able to deal with their flying, so I'm going to go ahead and play out a board here.
Remember your training.
This should force them to downtick the Eternal Wanderer. Yep, there we go.
You live
Anticipate my
because I
opponent's
allow
plays.
it.
They keep a double striker. Yep. Pipewood counters on it. I'll chump block and get rid of it.
I have got new moves to teach you.
Opponent doing a really good job protecting their planeswalkers, though, which is really dragging this game out. So I have to return the favor and protect mine. Can't get that back, unfortunately. Guess I'll tramp then. Not quite what I was looking for, a game, but whatever.
My judgment is final.
Don't think I care about that ambitious farm hand, so I will go ahead and pass the turn. Not what I expected. I came prepared, though.
Guards, to me.
Yep, I need another flyer because opponent's
Show
going to go
them
wide
the edge
again.
of your blade.
Well, I ran my opponent out of resources. I have that going for me. I am running out of resources, though. That's something. I'll take it.
We've got the edge in this fight.
Keep pressuring the Eternal Wanderer, since it is their best card. Get rid of the Double Striking Samurai.
I brought backup. Show them how we greet our enemies.
Well,
There
the
are
good
good
news is I'm
people
gonna
in
make
this
sure they...
city,
Nope, they're gonna
and
do
I
that.
will protect them. I'll be your shield.
What do they hit? Wedding announcement. Well, that's a wedding announcement I literally can't destroy, so... No point even trying, I guess. Okay.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Swing this one as the Eternal Wanderer target. Yeah, just divide up. I need to get rid of all the walkers sooner or later. Yeah, sure enough, they just block the two that are attacking targets by themselves. So they only lose one walker. Should have sent two at the Wandering Emperor, I guess.
Once I've rested, I'll be back.
Okay, that's pretty good. Don't really think I can hit, though.
I'm never
Well,
done
got rid
for
of that,
good.
so I can't complain there.
You are
Didn't
not
need
much
life
of a
gain anyway.
roadblock. Show them the edge of your blade!
Let's see, so... I feel the ruin. Accidentally in full control, let's exit that.
Keep watch for intruders.
And the rest of my opponent. Yeah, the fact you can only attack the Eternal Wanderer with one, and she makes a blocker every turn is so... It means you just can't defeat her in combat. It's nuts. So I guess I'll have to beat my opponent to death. As long as I don't have a good top deck, though, I can very much do it.
I brought backup.
Also, yeah, they're out of cards, so now I just kill it in the air. My opponent must have only basics.
Remember your training.
That's what I'm getting out of this. Guess I technically could have blown up the companion. I don't think it's lethal this turn, though, so...
Another time then.
Thank you, opponent, for letting me replay that. You're so nice. All the cards in the world. And another Anthem. Alright, only took 45 minutes, but I got there. In the mirror. Which was made... I mean, it should be worse because I'm not running utility lands, I'm running land destruction. But opponent doesn't know what a utility land is, so it worked. That is round somehow only 1, and we got 3 notifications. Okay. Really? The patch notes just came in the last 45 minutes? Give me my stupid orb. Alright, the orb has been pondered. It ponders a card no one cares about. Do I care about this pack? And... okay, that's a discard. I won't hate that. Onward into hopefully a greed pile. Yeah, interaction. Hits 3rd land. Gonna keep this. Am I only running into the mirrors? Seriously? Am I gonna run? Yep. Yep. Okay, and this opponent does know what utility lands are. And this is why, if you think your opponent can destroy your Bank Buster, you're careful with it. They dare not swing in, though. Smack that down. What you got next, opponent? Ossification, okay. Gonna go ahead and draw off this Bank Buster. Okay, opponent came very prepped for the mirror. This one might not last 45 minutes. We'll see, we'll see. Now they think they're the beatdown. Amusing. Well, I'm not gonna let them keep lore, and that's too dangerous. They might accidentally draw better than me. I don't really have any good plays, so I'll just try and stop future value. look for one, so I will. And then nothing else I can really do. Might as well go full price. Looks like they're just gonna crack the roadside reliquary this turn, so give them lifelink and send them in. Opponent's got a big grip. They didn't even crack the roadside reliquary. If they pass here, they're holding Emperor, though. One does not just hold out with 4 mana with no effects on board. You know what? I think the best way to play around it is to make them use their mana in other ways. I want to... Yeah, they totally have it. Tell me you have Emperor without telling me you have Emperor. Well, I'll give this Vigilance. See if they know how the Emperor works. Yep, they have it. They're trying to flash it on an end step. Alright, I'll save the ossification. There she blows.
I hope you're ready to lose. Let your blade do the talking.
What hate do you have for my Seraph? You kind of need to destroy it right now. What's got me ahead on battlefield, but it's the only thing keeping me ahead on battlefield. Yeah, 9 rounds is gonna take like 14 hours somehow, isn't it? Alright, well, opponent had no answer to the Seraph, so I guess I get to just kill the Wandering Emperor. They're also running Demolition Field, okay. They probably went a little light on basics. Well, nope, they get to just take the Seraph now. That's annoying. They dug enough where I thought they might not have had something this turn.
I have got new moves to teach you.
But now they definitely have board. Oh yeah, this goes to show that being cute with land destruction, like, you have to get just lucky. Like, if you run into mono white or mono black, you're just making your mana base worse. Right now I'm flooding when I could be drawing extra cards.
I guess that's it then.
Do I care about taking 3? I do, and I'm going to start taking 4 a turn that my sorcery speed removal doesn't deal with. I mean, if they slam another Haymaker and I double draw nothing, then this game's probably over. And with those cards in hand, they're probably going to slam a Haymaker, and we'll see if I double draw nothing or not. Got the mana to play whatever I cast. Just have to cast something good. Opponent making use of that generous 30 minutes. Wouldn't want accidentally a match standard to go too fast now, would we? Over the 10-minute mark in game 1. Yeah, no, this opponent came teched for the mirror.
Feel the energy of battle, then guide it like water. Keep watch for intruders.
Not a haymaker, but I guess replaying a haymaker it actually still counts for cheaper, no less. I get to just replay ossification. Yeah, seems good. You know, I wanted this card gone,
I
son.
still have
Gone.
much to learn.
Alright, that bought a turn. They slam another haymaker, though, I might be dead. I hope to make sure I get no additional turns of value. Paragon is really good when you can keep it around, but I run 2 because you usually have a hard time keeping it around. You really can't build around it. It does get better with you putting more of your lands in the graveyard, but it feels like just a good late game top deck to overrun
I won't
people,
let a
but
few thugs threaten this city.
not something you really want 4 of because
I know there's a
it's
hero inside
hard to
you.
get one turn of value out of it, and you gotta have the extra mana to get the first turn of value out of it. Yeah, opponent making sure that if they're gonna lose, it's gonna take half an hour game 1. I mean, I can't attack into 2 bank busters, so I just pass. Probably give their samurai a flying counter, and then I lay down arms it. Seems like the best thing I can do here. Never mind. I don't want to play this game anymore anyway. Like I could come back. I'm. It's kind of silly though how I'm like, okay, this Canadian RC guy was like, hey, land destruction is good against all the 3 card decks. I went into the mirror where this build is specifically worse. Yeah, I'll just bring in all the planeswalkers and all the farewells. And all of the kill your planeswalker and all of the okay, you can blow this up, then I don't want it anymore anyway. And take out the Seraph because that also does a dick all. Take out stupid angels. Be gone, angels. You're not holy enough anymore. Alright, take the play. Take a mulligan. This is fine, I guess. I put back one of these because we're in the mirror and also because I have Blade on Arms in hand. Okay, what's your turn to play? The exact same as my turn to play, if I had to guess. Little better, little better. I don't have removable for that, so you get some value there. Field. Yep, they yeah, this guy came much more tech for the mirror. And they did manage to squeeze in fields, unfortunately for me. Trying to hit more land so I can play these paragons. These are all the ones still in my deck, jeez. As CGB says, Shuffler is fine. Yeah, they're just destroying it. They just came tacked for the mirror. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna win. For the sake of trying to show what the deck is trying to do, I'm gonna scoop here. Because if I win, it's gonna be another half an hour. And I was trying to show off the power of mono white land destruction and then queue exclusively into mono white. Well, third time is the charm, as they say. Surely I can't queue into the mirror 3 times in a row when it is less than 10% of the meta. I'd say it's about 10%. It probably hovers back and forth, but like Grixis is like a full quarter, and there's so many other decks. Like I forget I ran into a monocolor deck at least, but I swear to God, if you play a Plains, don't you dare play a Plains opponent. Put down your Grixis Triome right now. Did I hit another monocolor deck anyway? Is this mono blue? If they cast to consider right now, oh my god. What is land destruction? What even is land destruction? Land destruction isn't real. They made it up. They made it up. Well, they have mana for counter up. I'm okay with this getting countered, so I'll bait it out. Yep, there it is. And of course, this is like one of the few matchups where Lauren is dead card. Jin with no protection. Opponent brain dead. Okay, well, I'll win this match with a brain dead opponent, just like I won the first match. I'm going to attack all because I need to draw cards. Okay, Jin number 2. They can probably protect this one. That's fine. I went off the battlefield for my attack anyway. I don't know if they just had full on negate. Well, I need to draw cards anyway. Get in there. I do run one Iganjo, my dude. Oh yeah, you would also probably want to run a second Iganjo with this, because you're running more Paragons. Alright, well if this Wander resolves, we good, otherwise we not good. They only have 2 cards in hand and 1 mana open. So let's find out the hard way. Finding out hard way, begin now. Double negate in hand. Okay, opponent is the definition of having it all. I'm gonna scoop that. Bring in all my instant speed removal. Bring in all my graveyard hate to keep their graveyard tiny. Cut all my expensive cards because they won't resolve. Put my Sarah Paragon for, No, I'll leave the creatures in. They might get some work in. Just go super low. Try and get under them. See if that works. I know it's not working, my Field of Ruins. One land that's not even a plains. Put away third ossification because it's sorcery speed. And hope they just try and go aggro because I have no action. I have to have them have the action. These then go ossification. They try and protect thing. I destroy evil thing. Yeah, only drawing lands. Unfortunate. Literally only lands. Spells need not apply to be drawn. Opponent running even more creatures. Fun, fun, fun. Fun for the whole family. They went for the expensive mono blue with their $25 bird lawyers. Experts in bird law. Well, can't say I'm not curving out. Opponent has the opposite problem. Opponent literally has the opposite problem. Well, spell pierce this, bitch. I can say bitch, it's over an hour into the stream. YouTube can't hurt me here. Are they gonna negate it? They are. Like, how does main deck negate not just fold the soldiers? Like, when I played Mono Blue, I had no negates, had to get some really tough wins against soldiers. Like, that's just dead card. Just running dead cards. Just like I'm running. Then again, I'm running dead cards, at least they tap for mana. Negate this, bitch. Of course, he's also running Scatter Ray, and even though I've been flooding out, it works by 1 mana. This is one of those days. This is one of those days. I'm being punished for hubris I didn't even know I had. Well, I will choose the one that has Haughty Jin. You can have back your Ledger Shredder. Ledger Shredder is not a threat to me and my people. That's one way to be cute about it. Maybe I'll draw a card advantage spell. Maybe. We'll see. Would be a nice treat. I mean, I asked for card advantage. It is +1 on cards. Their taxing counter spells are going nowhere now. Their taxing counter spells are going nowhere fast. Yep, sure enough, they discarded one. Because I forgot I played 2 spells this turn. As you do. Well, did I forget, or did I make your thing killable? I mean, if they slam haughty here, I think I scoop, but I'm already mentally scooping, so physically scooping, not much different really when you think about it. They're hitting their choice cards though. Okay, only a ledger shredder. Only pain and death and my certain demise. How many negates you got in that? Not enough apparently. I'm gonna start drawing cards. I found my card advantage. Get out of here. Get out of here. You can't block. You can block. Go ahead, phase out. I want my creatures to be unimpeded. I'm gonna manual tap to pay for that. Oh ho ho, your 12 card graveyard is gonna soon become yeah, I will choose the permanent that keeps your spooky thing gone, sir. Start with this one. Hey, they scooped to me being bad, but the key part was they were worse. Kinda sad, really, when you think about it. So I'm gonna take these Lorens out and put back the Steel Seraphs, because the Seraphs have this little thing called flying. And I kinda like that. I dig it, I dig it. Everything else is fine though. So I have these 8 useless lands in my deck. My opponent also mull, which is good. Goodbye, Field of Ruin. Hold on to Iganjo if I can. Looks like currently I can. I really, really can. My opponent couldn't wait for my trigger to resolve. We're just too anxious. I'll just do it again next turn and get more lands. Opponent making sure that I don't miss land drops. Very considerate of them. They must have really wanted that scry because the tempo doesn't even exist. Still draw lands anyway, though. Handful of lands. Heart full of I don't even know what anymore. I think it's full of something, though. It feels heavy. Does opponent hang their land drops? Can they afford to discard a land? They are missing land drops. They discarded 2 impulses. They're losing some consistency there. Yeah, terror's fine for now. And by fine for now, I mean it's not fine at all, but I can't really do anything about it, so I'll let it hit me once. Alright, I can't hit it with that spell. Well, pass turn then. I think the correct answer is to let it attack. Spend their resources on their turn. Okay, Haughty Djinn is the real threat. I'll start with one that gives them a card back, because they'll certainly have an answer among those 2 remaining cards. I don't know if they're both answers or not. They did not. Good for me, I guess. Good for me, I guess. Opponent choosing not even to draw the card. Cool. Gonna see if they think I don't know about the ward. I really just want to make the blocker. They're not even gonna risk that. Still can't hit that. That's right. That's right. We will go ahead and pass turn then. I will pay. Do you have another one? Making you empty on cards would be good. Nope, you're desperate. I don't know why you did that then, but okay. Cool. Guess I can begin my assault. You got 20 turns to figure this one out, opponent. Watch out. Like I said, you got 20 turns to figure this out. Okay, thank you. I'll get another land from my deck. Wouldn't want to accidentally miss land drop. What do they even name with that? That's a little preemptive. Wandering Emperor, as if it resolves half the time? Sure. Watch me draw it now, though. Oh, nope. Safe from that hell. A different hell awaits me. Opponent, game has gone on too long. You're gonna have to get really lucky here to win this one. I'm starting to stack up removal spells here. And I will run out of basics eventually. Also, eventually, I bet I will hit Graveyard Hate, and that's when you're really boned. Not Graveyard Hate. But my opponent will hate this. I mean, I hate it too now, so we're even. I don't even want to attack. I lost the will. I'm gonna die of sadness like Padme. Okay, okay, well. Ultrasolent doesn't have an ETB. And I love how that's the only permanent, so they can't even name Bankbuster on it. That's wonderful. Good for you, opponent. You're truly living your best life over there, I see. Consuming Tide that bounced by 1-1 that wasn't even attacking. You truly know the way of the warrior. There's those negates. I like drawing more cards, so I'm gonna do that now. I like drawing planes, is what I meant to say. I don't like it, but it's what happens. Still, this Iganjo from opener. It's living its best life. Okay, now I have to fight to the death to not die. Because I have drawn only lands and no graveyard removal. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Well, I'll lead with this. In case I draw the Grave Hate. And yeah, I am like very super dead. Well, I guess I can lead on Arms my own creature. And hope. There's the march. Opponent did not have a second spell. Okay, I get to live. I'll slam this down and get more basic lands out of my deck. I guess I had the Iganjo if they went to attack, but you know, I don't want to cross that bridge if I don't have to. There's another one. Even spookier. Okay, there we go. Well, I can discard this land and bring it back. Look at me. Look at my power. Don't think it's correct to mess with the farmhand. They'll probably have phasing. Alright. Well, I'm going to try and just remove it the old-fashioned way. I guess I could have done that before combat, but okay. I clearly don't have negate, so just get this down.
Run
Right,
away.
I can't activate that.
You'll be safe.
Well, it's for the flex then. I never want to be off the flex plan, if you can help it. Always be flexing. Let's gain some life. That'll definitely help me at least. Opponent's running out of time now. Do they have 2 spells? Make their shredders bigger. They have 0 spells. They get to be sad. Alright, well. I'm going to hit you harder than I hit you last turn. And see how you hold up. Alright, look at me winning despite my mana base. Truly doing great things here. Or rather, doing bad things greatly. Just got 17 lands in play. A flying creature. A little late, but you came for the victory party. You came for the victory party. Okay, if I pair another monocolored deck, stream ends. Stream ends challenge. Where's those Atraxa decks or those Grixis decks? Or Esper or Jund or random piles. Alright, I've shut up opponent. What do you have for me? I could at least theoretically destroy a 2-color deck. Theoretically. Is that a dual land in my standard? Here we go, everybody. Here we go. They're red, black, X. Let's see if they have a 3rd color. They're Mardu? Wow. Well then. Can go ahead and get my winning announcement ticking. Fable of the Rude Breaker. Tell you what, let's see how much white mana you have in that deck. You don't. Interesting. Hope you weren't trying to cast any white spells. Because you're not going to have any white mana. I'm not gonna have any lands apparently either. Let's see if they discard any white cards. Finally doing what the deck was supposed to. Does my opponent make any discard choices? Thank you for wasting time, Fable. Okay, Atraxa and Bankbuster. No. Opponent on some Mardu? How did they reanimate it? I thought, were they just trying to play it on 7? Yep, opponent killed my board. They killed me. Okay, Paragon can replay lands. I think I have to play Ossification this turn though, and oh, they just get to reanimate Atraxa now? Bleh. And they just get next tracks off it, though they're short a land or two. Well, I guess I got what I asked for. It's not fun, but I got what I asked for. They grabbed Shieldred, interesting. Do you even play non-legendaries? No, why would you? In that case... do they not just slam Shieldred here? Back it up with a Duress? Yeah, I figured Duress and Shieldred's what they're gonna do. They took Shieldred over second Atraxa. Granted, they're missing the white and blue, so with another animation spell, I guess not taking Atraxa off Atraxa makes sense. Okay, nope. They immediately proved me wrong. Forgot the best 2-drop in standard. Might as well just throw it in random decks. I don't know if this survives. It's probably correct to ossify Fable though, or Reflection. Sure. Thought they were going to brave my Bank Buster, but I guess not. They have a blue mana. Rude. Alright, so I definitely have the blue mana to keep them off further Atraxas. Alright, I forgot to do the Fateful Absence. Oh well. Hopefully it doesn't matter. Hey, Lauren's pretty good here. I'll take more card draw. Right, they can activate that. It's amazing how much Bankbuster I play, and I still forget that sometimes. Well, now seems as good a time as any to begin my evil plot. Oh, did I accidentally play land for turn? Oh well. They have 0 attractors in the graveyard, so I guess Lauren's the correct play this turn. Would you like to take 11, opponent? No, cool. Are you gonna braid it or something? Oh no, do that. That's weird, but okay. Don't mind me, opponent. I'm just making sure you don't have any mana. Because I find it funny. I'm gonna make a 3/3 for the next few turns. Oh, yeah, I would scoop the third winning announcement in second Bankbuster too. Alright, opponent is trying to be evil, as all Atraxa opponents are. Don't know if I really care about the graveyard too much. Don't think I need the Fateful Absence. Farewells could come in handy though. Seraph's not going to come in handy either. Sanctuary Warden. Single Hearse might come in handy. Actually, 2 Wanderers are probably better. Maybe I'm wrong about no hearses, but we'll see. I didn't draw any of them with 3 in the deck last game anyway. Last match, whatever. Hand is too risky to keep. This hand is much better. It keeps them off mana. I've got a Farewell to clean up if need be. Alright, well, this is going to be a long one. Yeah, you can't take both Farewells, so just take the Laydown Arms. Sure, that's cute. I already know I have this one, so I'll play it. Opponent's basic Mountain. They have basic Swamp, probably. Alright, well, I am going to hit their Cliffs. They missed a land drop, so okay, yep, no surprise they have basic Swamp. See how many basics they have, though. Not many. They stopped searching fairly quickly last game. Yeah, do I have an answer for that? No. So in that case, they Field of Ruin. Alright, they only have basic land, so guess I'll just get this out. See if they blow it up or not. Yep, nope, they held that up. Very much so. Make them have it, and they have it. Well, they are hitting all the basics now. Yeah, no, this makes sense to me here. Leave graveyards because they don't have anything I care about in it, but I might be able to get back some of those juicy, juicy lands later. Sure, sure, sure. Here we go. They can take that for one more turn, I think. Did not expect Atsushi, but not a card I want to 1-for-1 with, but I will 1-for-1 with it if I have to. Oh, I guess they hit my Lauren. Sad. They were very good at waiting there. I will not give them the opportunity to tutor, though. That seems bad. Let's have a little top deck war, you and I. Nope, want you to kind of like play like a Fable or something. That's okay, don't need you to play a Fable, I'll play this instead. I mean, I know he's going to play an Impact Enchantment, so I just needed something on the battlefield to buy my time. There we go, there's the target. Might have to chump a little bit here with these. Well, good thing I jumped. I'm just gonna keep clearing board. I'm not missing land drops. Drawing the wrong cards to end this game, though I think I'm very favored. Though they could always just refill off a track zone and things start looking bad. If they refill off a track zone, I'm top decking, things are probably bad. I don't really care if they have removal. I'm just protecting life total now. them using remove, which means if I top deck something good, then they're gonna have a worse day. I don't like that land. Get it out of here. Alright, I have a 2/2 to block your 3/2. Let's go. My opponent doesn't get to do that, though. Get rid of my
A
creature, then I have
fight?
use Anthem.
And you think you can win?
Yeah, that when I'm top
One of your
decking is
friends
bad.
has to leave.
I might be dead now. Never mind, I can never die. I'm immune to death. I mean, they are just gonna bleed me out with Blood Tithe Harvesters, unfortunately. Looks like.
Fine. I know when I'm not wanted.
Never mind, I can never die. Well, they probably have removal and I die, but... Oh, right, they can swing with 2 things. Yeah, no, game 3. They managed to somehow always have more cards than me. The hearses aren't going to survive, so I don't care about that. I think I had the right idea here. Just didn't go very well. Let's run it back. Alright, well, turn 3 wedding announcement into land destruction tribal. Opponent mulls to 5. Game's probably already over. Unless they kept a very good 5. I'm just gonna take this dumb thing out. I don't like it. I don't like it.
I hope you're ready to lose. My judgment is final. Strike fast and strike hard.
And now I start the land destruction, though they haven't hit their basics yet. But I can cut them off colors for Atraxa. Guess I should have attacked with 2 and drawn the card there. Yeah, they're gonna slam Atraxa next turn. That's unfortunate for me. I think I'm still supposed to hit this. I can't take them off double black, so there's no point trying. They'll probably grab a swamp here anyway. Yeah. Still, though, I can just farewell. Yeah, they gotta have cruelty, right? Yeah, cruelty, stage 3, blah. Well, so it all comes down to whether I hit lands or not. let's go with another Cruelty of Gix. Yeah, they should probably hit graveyards too. I'll take it, I'll take it. Unfortunate, get rid of this many good boy creatures, but exile all creatures and all artifacts. I'll hit all graveyard just cuz. Leave my enchantment around. They do get to take my Eternal Wanderer, but that's unfortunate.
We must
Well,
protect
this game just
the
got
people.
prolonged by about 10 turns. That was a very good keep 5 they had. Okay, I think they only have like 3 basics though, and I've already seen 2 of them, so this field won't start strip mining them, and they got a good amount of mana anyway, but soon. Yeah, I'm supposed to just hit any of their non-Rakdos colors whenever possible.
I have got new moves to teach you.
Alright, no Atraxa in the bin yet. Just a Blood Tie that's going to be a menace in a few turns. Get to tutor for the Atraxa. Yeah, that's unfucking fortunate. And I'm like 2 lands short, Jesus.
Guards, to me!
And yeah, they upkeep pitch Atraxa. Well, blowing up their lanes was cute and fun, but it was not good. I think the lesson's been learned here tonight. Yeah, I stopped them from fair casting Atraxa. I guess I just need to bring in hearses and hope they couldn't blow it up. All they had was Brotherhood's End, I think, for that. I could have Atraxa anyway. The Reflection Blood Tide doesn't even matter much at this point. At least they can't cast the next Atraxa. Oh no, they're gonna make sure they can cast the next one. Oh, now I see why Atsushi is in the deck, because he gives triple planes. Yeah. We're gonna end this failed experiment. Lesson learned. If you feel like it, maybe you can throw in a Field of Ruin or two, but I would not go ahead and jam this much land destruction. It is not good. Was fun to test though. See you next week. Probably more standard. Hopefully something less jank than mono white land destruction. And go ahead and leave a like. Bye.